Hi guys, you know about Do Kwon's proposal to revive the Terra network. You know that inflation and purchaser requests increase retail spending by practically 1% in April. Uh, because of investor withdrawal over 7 billion in USDT that make fears of Terra depegging from the dollar. As a result of all these, Do Kwon's and the Korean exchange officially are called into a parliamentary hearing to determine the cause of USD debugging and Luna's crash. Uh, Retail deals were up last month, falling just short of the Dow Jones 1% estimate. Numbers are not adapted to expansion, and the increase was propelled by a 4 gain in miscellaneous retail spending at a 2.1% increase in online shop. Regardless of rising costs, spending stays something similar, even as we see the most significant acceleration in price the USD economy has seen in years. The data shows that so far consumers are able to handle the rising inflation. Yet it can be seen that customers are dipping into saving to pay for customers' good and combat the decline in real wages. Jeffrey Rock, who is LPL's chief economist, says if price pressures can decline enough, we could see an economic rebound in Q2, with revised customer spending numbers for March coming in higher than originally reported 1.4% instead of the original report's whole percent, and overall spending increased 8.2% on a year-over-year basis. Data is showing that the economy is growing even despite rising inflation. Tether slipped beneath its dollar stake on Thursday, which causes investors to withdraw more than 7 billion in Tether, putting the legitimacy of USDT reserve into the spotlight once again. Multi-week prior, the following stockpile was $83 billion and has since declined to $76 billion. After a February 2021 settlement with the New York Attorney General, Tether backtracked on its claim that each USDT is backed one-to-one by dollars stored in a bank. All this being equal, it was uncovered that the organization depends on a scope of resource for security, including uncollateralized debt. In Twitter reaction to a client incurring our review report, Tether's chief innovation officer Paul Ardorno said they have recovered $7 billion within the final 48 hours, and the stablecoin is completely supported. Paul Ardino also tweeted that Tether is working on an audit and hopes regulated will auditing firms to be more crypto-friendly. The destabilization of stablecoins has become fault for the regulators fire, who have already been calling for stablecoin regulation and warning of risk to financial stability. Do Kwon has a proposal, a Terra ecosystem revival plan that will be put up for governance vote on May 18. If passed, the Terra chain will fork into a new chain with the algorithmic stablecoin USD, like Ethereum after its 2016 DAO hacked. The currency Terra chain will be called Luna Classic, with a native token LUNC, and the new chain will be called Terra with the native token Luna. The new Luna token will be airdropped among Luna Classic stakers and residual USD holders and app developers. The Terra wallet will be removed from the whitelist airdrop, and Terra would become a community-owned chain. He proposed 1 billion Luna token in circulation, with 25% distributed to community pool, 5% to developers, 35% to bonded and unbonded Luna, 10% to Luna holders, and 25% for USD holders at the launch snapshot. Meanwhile, Do Kwon has been summoned to a parliamentary hearing following the crash, and the South Korean Conservative Party has invited Do Kwon and the Korean exchange to learn more about what's happened. The National Assembly's Political Affairs Committee representative said that there are questions being raised about the behavior of exchange during the crash, and bringing Do Kwon, an exchanging official, to the National Assembly. We'll seek to find the cause of the crash and move forward with measures to protect investors. However, after all, we don't know exactly what happened after all stories about Do Kwon and Terra, and what exactly await for the future of this currency. Let's talk about your ideas in comments below. Thank you for watching this video.